Today we're making chicken sausage burgers. They are delicious for breakfast. I sometimes have it as a snack or for lunch. So in here we have 2 pounds of ground chicken, and to that we're adding 1.5 teaspoons of sage, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. We're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So I put in my ground nutmeg, and I'm using fresh parsley because we have parsley in our garden. If you don't have fresh parsley, use 1.5 teaspoons of parsley. But I figure since I have it in my garden, it'll make it nice and flaky. I mix this all up, and yes, I'm going to use my hands, and yes, my hands are clean. This reminds me of my mother and my grandmother making meatballs. I'm Italian, and this is how they would mix up their meatballs. So every time I make these chicken sausages, I think of my mother and my grandmother. And this is exactly how they would do it. I don't know how you're supposed to mix it up, but this is how I do it. So just make sure that everything is well incorporated and everything has all of the spices. That looks mixed well. So then I have a baking sheet that is lined with parchment paper. And I'm going to try to make all of my burgers the same size, just about 4 ounces. So I will weigh them. And they're not all going to be exactly the same weight, and that's fine. It's ballpark. And why I like these is I am working on eating 4 meals or snacks a day with at least 15 to 20 grams of protein, and one of these burgers is 20 grams of protein. So it's perfect. I just pick a burger and I know that I have the right amount of protein for my snack or my meal. So now I just form the patties. See the fresh parsley, you get these nice little green specks in it. That's what I like. We have some cilantro growing. I'll probably at some point make some with fresh cilantro, but it's not the time of year for cilantro right now. I will be baking these, but you can fry them, you can grill them, whatever way you like to cook them. For me, it's just easier making it up like this for my snacks. Keep it in the refrigerator, and I'm hungry, snack time. Pull one out, and it's perfect. These are going to go into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 20 minutes. And I'll see you back in 20 minutes. The chicken sausage patties have been in the oven for 20 minutes, ready to take them out. I put them in the refrigerator so that whenever we want a burger, we just go in and grab one. Whoops! Well, that one goes to the cats. But also a good way is on my non-protein sparing modified fast days, I have these egg yolk waffles, and they go perfectly on an egg yolk waffle. So enjoy your chicken sausage burgers.